Jesus will apply his ransom sacrifice to humans on earth and lift from them the curse of inherited sin. He and his co-rulers will raise faithful mankind to perfection. Yes, humans will then enjoy the life that God originally purposed for them when he told Adam and Eve to multiply and fill the earth. Even death that resulted from Adam's sin will be no more. Thus, Jesus will have accomplished all that Jehovah asked of him. At the end of his 1,000-year rule, Jesus will hand over the kingdom and the perfected human family to his Father. Regarding this marvelous act of humility on Jesus' part, the Apostle Paul wrote, "When all things will have been subjected to him, then the Son himself will also subject himself to the one who subjected all things to him, that God may be all things to everyone." 1 Corinthians 15:28. Clearly, Jesus plays a vital role in accomplishing God's glorious purposes. And as those purposes continue to unfold throughout eternity, he will live up completely to the description he gave of himself. "I am the way and the truth and the life." John 14:6. What does the future hold for mankind's great enemy, the devil? Who will be able to enjoy paradise, and under what conditions? By the end of the 1,000 years, what will Jesus have accomplished, and what will he then do? 316. Compassionate as a perfect man, Jesus did not experience many of the distresses and concerns that other humans did. Yet he showed deep feeling for people. He was willing to go out of his way for them, to do things beyond what might have seemed necessary. Yes, compassion moved him to help others. Reflect on the examples in chapters 32, 37, 57, 99. Approachable people of all ages, young and old, felt that they could approach Jesus because he did not have an air of aloofness or superiority. Sensing Jesus' personal interest in them, people felt at ease in his presence. To note this, see chapters 25, 27, 95. Prayerful Jesus regularly turned to his Father in earnest prayer, privately and when with true worshippers. He prayed on many occasions, not only at meal times. He prayed to thank his Father, to praise him, and to seek his direction before making serious decisions. Consider the examples found in chapters 24, 34, 91, 122, 123. Unselfish at times when he could have benefited from some needed rest and relaxation, Jesus still put himself out for others. He did not have a me-first attitude. In this too, he provided a model that we can follow closely. Study how that model is reflected in chapters 19, 41, 52. Forgiving Jesus did more than teach about the need to be forgiving. He demonstrated forgiveness in dealing with his disciples and others. Meditate on examples found in chapters 26, 40, 64, 85, 131. Zealous, it was foretold that most Jews would refuse to accept the Messiah and that his enemies would kill him. So Jesus could easily have been self-sparing in what he did for people. Instead, he zealously promoted true worship. He set an example of zeal for all his followers who face indifference or even opposition. See chapters 16, 72, 103. Humble Jesus was superior to imperfect humans in countless ways, such as in knowledge and wisdom. His perfection undoubtedly gave him physical and mental abilities beyond what anyone around him had. Yet he humbly served others. You will find lessons about this in chapters 10, 62, 66, 94, 116. Patient Jesus consistently showed patience with his apostles and others when they failed to imitate his example or apply what he said. He patiently repeated lessons that they needed so that they could draw closer to Jehovah. Reflect on examples of Jesus' patience in chapters 74, 98, 118, 135. To imitate Jesus, b. Matthew 1. 18-25, 4-2. 1-12, 7-2. 13-23, 8-3. 1-12, 11-3. 13-17, 12-4. 1-11, 13, 4. 12, 18, 4. 13-22, 22, 4. 23-25, 24, 5. 1. 7. 29, 35, 8. 1-4, 25, 8.